Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Malcolm Edwards and I will be your chairman for this evening. And welcome to the British Players Online Pandemic Spectacular, held on this silver screen of serendipity, this laptop of light-hearted lyrics and laughter, where the management is proud to present a predominance of prestigious performers, providing the prerequisite portion of panache. We have a cheeky chappie, a chef, children, all assembled for your amusement, amazement and attention. Indeed, we are happy that you're joining us in these celebrations of the holidays, celebrations like none other year. Whilst we in the community theatre world have struggled to find ways to do what we do best and love to do, connect with our audiences during this pandemic. Undaunted, we have taken over this platform to bring us all together in a series of 3 free variety shows, this being the second. Some of your favourite performers have revised new editions of some of our best shows of the last few years. And we have added some special readings, interviews and baking demonstrations to bring you a flavour of Britain in the holidays. Do we have panto? Yes, we do. Do we have musical? Yes, we do, and much, much more. So please settle back, have a libation of your choice as we present the British Players Online Pandemic Spectacular.
Well, thank you there, Mr. Chairman. I thank you very much indeed, and welcome, viewers. This is Fred Scuttle. Before I go any further, I want to do something I've been waiting to do all year. I would like to jingle my bells for you. Oh, I have been waiting to do that for so long. And now I'm going to tell you the story of Ernie the Milkman. You can hear the pounding of his hooves as they beat on the ground, and the spinning of the wheels as they turn round and round and round. As he gallops into Market Street, his badge upon his chest, they called him Ernie, and he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. Now, Ernie loved a lady, a widow known as Sue. She lived all alone in Lily Lane at number 22. They said she was too good for him. She was ordy, fair and chic. But Ernie got his cocoa there 3 nights every week. She said, "I'd love to bathe in milk." He said, "All right, sweetheart." So when he finished work that day, he loaded up the cart. He said, "Do you want it pasteurized? Because pasteurized is best." And she said, "Ernie, I'd be happy if it came up to me chest." And that tickled old Ernie. And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. Now, Ernie had a rival, an evil-looking man called Two-Ton Ted from Teddington, and he drove the baker's van. He tempted her with his treacle tarts and his tasty wholemeal bread, and when she seen the size of his hot meat pies, it very near turned her head. You should have seen her swoon when she seen his macaroons, and he said, "You play your cards right. We'll have hot rolls every morning and crumpet every night." He knew when she sampled his layer cake that he'd have his wicked way, and old Ernie had to offer was a pint of milk a day. Poor old Ernie.
Ernie!
And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. Well, one lunchtime, Ted saw Ernie's awesome car at her front door. It drove him mad to think he'd been there since 4:30. So he rushes out into the street, hot blood from his veins did course, and he went across to Ernie's cart and he didn't half kick his horse, whose name was Trigger. And he pulled the fastest milk cart in the West. Well, Ernie dragged Ted from his van and beneath the blazing sun. And there they stood, face to face, and Ted reached for his bun. But Ernie was too fast. Things didn't go the way Ted planned, and a strawberry-flavored yogurt sent it spinning from his hand. Well, Sue, she comes between them and tries to keep them apart. But Ernie pushes her aside, and a rock cake caught him underneath the heart. He then looked up in pained surprise as the concrete hardened crust of a stale meat pie hit him smack in the eye, and Ernie bit the dust. Poor old Ernie.
Ernie!
And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. Ernie was only 52. He didn't want to die. And now he's gone to deliver milk in those milk rounds in the sky, to where the angels are customers and ferocious dogs abound, to where a woman's life is full of fun in that fairy dairy land. But a woman's needs are many-fold. And Sue, she married Ted. And strange things happened on their wedding night as they lay in their bed. Was that the leaves a rustling, or the angels on the gate? Or was it Ernie's ghostly milk cart tops a rattling in their crates? They won't forget old Ernie.
Ernie!
And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. And I thank you. And for my lovely assistant, Miss Nicola Hoga. And...
One of the most revered holiday traditions is the presentation of holiday pantomime, or panto. That fabulous, funny, fantastic musical comedy full of slapstick comedy, romance, fairies and holiday joy. Some of your favourite performers from the last 4 years of Panto Productions have recorded new versions of the songs to entertain you this evening. And even though we can't hear you, remember that audience participation is mandatory. Yes, I said mandatory.
Now, we all know that 2020 has been a pretty tough year. So, when people are having a hard time, I like to sing them my happy song. But I can't do it alone. I'm gonna need some help. And we're gonna do it. Let's go! Yo, Frosty Crew! Let's kick it! Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Alright, stop. Boys and girls, and listen! Frosty's here and I'm on a mission. Something has made you sad, but we'll turn around and make you glad.
Will it ever stop?
Yo, I don't know. You're asking me? I'm just Snow. Stay inside now would be a scandal. I'm chilling out max with rhymes you can't handle. Dance! With my frosty friends, we bring the joy that never ends.
Happy
is what you'll be. Anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you gotta give way.
Frosty's talking.
Listen what I say. If you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Now that the party is jumping, with the music loud and the bass is bumping, quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. The Frosty Crew is quick and nimble. We go crazy when we hear a cymbal. Hi-hat with the super tempo. We're a team, we never go solo. Rolling up to people who need it. We share with them our joyful spirit. Jolly, happy and shiny. We stop them from feeling whiny. Brighten somebody's day.
Frosty's talking.
Listen what I say. If you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Yo, let's get out of here. Word to your mother. Ice, ice, baby, too cold, too cold. Ice, ice, baby, too cold.
Hi, tonight we're going to make Francis into a dragon, just like he was in Merlin and Beauty and the Beast. when he was the dragon in Beauty and the Beast, he literally had about 3 to 4 minutes to change from this to a regular character. So what we used was baby shampoo and a washcloth.
Because they told me I can't behold ye till wedding music starts playing. To ease my longing, there's nothing wrong with me standing out here and saying, oh, come to me, bend to me, kiss me good day, darling, my darling, 'tis all I can say. Just come to me, bend to me, kiss me good day. Give me your lips and don't take them away.
Come dearie near me, so ye can hear me. I want to whisper this softly. Although I'm burning to shout my yearning, the words come tiptoeing off me. Oh, come to me, bend to me, kiss me good day. Darling, my darling, 'tis all I can say. Just come to me, bend to me, kiss me good day. Give me your lips and don't take them away.
Give me your lips and don't take them away.
We two, we're friends to the end, ain't we, my friend? We kinda blend together, coffee and cream. Boy, what a team! You never find two other guys compatible with steak and fries.
We're two of a kind, much of a mind. We find our way together, thinking as one, searching for sunny skies.
The sun may turn to
We
rain,
don't mind a drop of rain,
but you won't hear us complain.
doesn't help to stop the rain.
What's to gain if we complain?
Causes lots of stress and strain. We keep
Smiling and the bitter laughter doesn't matter. Why let it drive us insane? We know the weather will bring, won't it, my friend? We weather life together, so what the heck?
Here's what we
We recommend the greatest gift in life's a friend.
pays a daily dividend.
Be like us and start a trend. Be friends to the end. The greatest gift in life's a friend.
Take it away.
Pays a daily dividend.
Be like us and start a trend.
Be friends to the end. The greatest gift in life's a friend. Pays a daily dividend. Be like us and start a trend. Be friends to the end. One more time.
The greatest
Gift in life's a friend.
Take it away.
Each country and culture has special holiday fare, and the UK is no exception. We at the BP are fortunate to have among our ranks many fine cooks and celebrants, including of course the lovely and talented Sue Edwards, who will show us how she prepares her special holiday sherry trifle.
Hi, Sue Edwards here, and welcome to the Edwards Kitchen. I'm going to be demonstrating today the traditional English trifle. The fundamentals of a trifle, you can make it as simple or complicated as you like, but the fundamentals are fruit, fresh or frozen. I'm using raspberries and sliced pears from a can. The raspberries can be frozen or fresh. I'm using fresh. Lady fingers, I got these in Safeway. You can use pound cake, old stale Victoria sandwich or stale sponge. In fact, that's what they used to do with the stale cake in the olden days, was to use it up in a trifle. A jam of your choice. I've got raspberry jam here to go with the raspberry strawberries. Raspberries. Raspberry jello. Sliced pears, which I've sliced even further. Bird's instant custard. Now this is a cheat. I'm cheating here. This is instant custard powder that you just add boiling water to. You can get Bird's custard powder that you add milk to, which I prefer, but I couldn't find any. Or you could actually make a proper custard using egg yolks, but this is the quick and easy method. So to start with, I have obviously a bowl. Here is a nice festive Christmas bowl for the trifle. And the lady fingers, I have put them together, sandwiched them together with the raspberry jam. So I'm just going to finish a couple here. So you put a layer into your bowl. So the layer of lady fingers or pound cake, which you slice thinly and sandwich together with the jam as well. I don't use the ends, and I take off the sides and the top and bottom of the pound cake, so you've just got the white sponge. Now I will place a layer of raspberries, and I put them around the edge of the bowl so you can see them from the side, which is kind of makes a nice picture. So about half the raspberries. Leave a few for the decoration on top, so use your best raspberries for the decoration. And then I'm going to put my pears on top of my raspberries, in between. Okay, so you've got your layer of lady fingers, excuse me, and the fruit. Then alcohol. Of course, a trifle isn't a trifle without a little bit of alcohol in it. I like to use cream sherry. Do not use dry sherry or medium dry sherry, but cream sherry, cheap cream sherry. Right, so I already have some sherry poured out. I am just going to dribble it onto the sponge. Nice, okay. Then another layer, and put the jam so that that's on the outside, so that you can see that. Of course, this is a pretty large trifle. This could probably serve 15 to 20 people, as long as they don't take a huge amount each. This is what I serve at my traditional Boxing Day party. Unfortunately this year there won't be any parties, so I'm going to be sharing this with the family next door. Another layer of raspberries, leaving some for the top. I would say leave at least 10. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. I was told I only have 3 minutes. Actually, making a trifle can take up to 3 days, because the bottom has to set, and then once you've added the custard, once you've made the custard, that goes on top of the fruit and sponge and the jelly. And then that has to set. And then you decorate the trifle with heavy whipped cream, which has been whipped up into stiff peaks. Right, okay, so that is the second layer. Right, okay. So that is your layered base. I'm just going to squidge it down a little bit. Okay, now to make the jello, I'm sure you all know how to make jello, but you put your powder into a jug and you add 1 cup of boiling water and 1 cup of cold water. I actually use the juice from the pears as my cold water, so I'm just going to quickly boil the kettle. So decorating the trifle, I would just use the fruit, strawberries, raspberries. Some people like sliced bananas in a trifle, so you could use sliced bananas on the top as well. I like to use the sprinkles. I've got chocolate sprinkles for the raspberries. You can use the multicoloured sprinkles, or for Christmas you can use green and white sprinkles. So I have boiling water. I'm just going to put in a cup of boiling water. And stir it round. Make sure you get all the bits up. And that's okay. Then I add the water from the pears, and if it's should get to 2 cups. It's just under 2 cups, but I'm just going to leave that because I like used to be a firm jelly. Okay, now I'm going to pour this over the trifle. Now you don't have to use it all if you don't want it. Okay, so that's the base of your trifle. This now needs to set overnight, or for at least 6 to 8 hours. So I'm going to pop this in the fridge and I will see you again tomorrow. Okay, so the trifle has been in the refrigerator overnight, and as you can see it's pretty much set solid. I'm now going to add the custard, as I mentioned, bird's custard. You'll need to make around 1.5 to 2 pints. It needs to be about the same height as the sponges and the fruit, and then you're going to have a layer of cream on the top, so you don't need to do the custard all the way to the top. You need to leave about 1 inch from the top of the bowl. So I have just pre-boiled the water. So I have already in my measuring jug 2 packets of the bird's custard. So I'm going to be making 3 cups with the 2 packets, maybe a smidging more. I'll see how thick it gets. I'll just wait for the water to come to the boil. Is it on? Okay. Alright, so I'm adding a little bit more. It's a little thick. I'll show you in a second how thick it should be. With a spoon. So and now that's going to set, and that's going to be pretty thick. So, one final stir, and then you just pour it on to the trifle. And cover the fruit. Smooth it around. Okay. Cover that again with some wrap, and then leave it again for 4 to 6 hours. And then the last step is putting on the cream. Okay. Hello. The final stage of the trifle. I have taken it out of the refrigerator where it's been chilling for about 6 hours. It's pretty solid. You can leave it overnight if you prefer. So I have already whipped up 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. So I'm just going to have a final whip. And it's pretty stiff. That's how you would want the whipping cream to be. Okay, and then you pour it on the top of the trifle. It might be a little too much, but better to have too much than too little. As you can see, it's filled up the bowl really nicely. There's not much room left. And as you remember, we saved some raspberries to decorate. So we put these on the top side. And I have some chocolate sprinkles. Chocolate and raspberry goes nicely together. And there you have your trifle. So it just leaves me and my husband, who is going to lick out the cream bowl, to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a better New Year. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea. I'll spend Shavuos in East St. Louis, a charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me. Those eastern winters, I can't endure 'em, so every year I pack my gear and come down here to Purim. Rosh Hashanah I spend in Arizona, and Yom Kippur way down in Mississippi. But in December there's just one place for me. Amid the California flora, I'll be lighting my menorah. Like a baby in his cradle, I'll be playing with my dreidel, spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica by the sea. I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea. I'll spend Shavuos in East St. Louis, a charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me. Those eastern winters, I can't endure 'em, so every year I pack my gear and come down here till Purim. Rosh Hashanah I spend in Arizona, and Yom Kippur way down in Mississippi. But in December there's just one place for me. Amid the California flora, I'll be lighting my menorah. Like a baby in his cradle, I'll be playing with my dreidel. Here's to Judas Maccabeus, boy, if he could only see us spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica by the sea.
Music hall shows started as an affordable form of live entertainment that started in the 1850s in England and remained popular through the turn of the century. Featuring singers, dancers, comedians and actors, music halls were a place to enjoy a pint, relax and sing along with the talented performers. Enjoy these music hall favourite performers with new versions of their best songs and some special holiday songs recorded just for this show. Here comes Music Hall.
When I was just a little lad, I would get up with me dad as the two of us prepared to face the day. While I struggled with me shirt until me fingers hurt, in his underwear he'd while the time away. When the moment came to leave, he'd take a shirt without a sleeve, or back or tail, just collar, front and tie. As through the door he sped, he'd pull it o'er his head. 'Twas all in just the twinkling of an eye. Now poor Dad has passed away, and although it's sad to say, in departing he has filled my heart's desire. Because I chanced to find in the things he left behind this most ingenious item of attire. Yes, now I've got a little dickie, a darling little dickie. It's the finest little dickie in the land. Wherever I may go, it's comforting to know my dickie's always close at hand. A dickie's always ready, be it work or play or beddy by, or possibly an evening on the town. Yes, no matter the endeavour, there is naught to fear whatever, for a dickie never, never lets you down. I recall my wedding night in a cottage down in Brighton. The wife and I had supper all alone. We dined on escargot and a possible Bordeaux, and some lamb chops that we nibbled to the bone. As the candles flickered down, it was then I went to town, breathing words of tender passion in her ear. Don't know just what I said, but from the way her face turned red, I assume my aspirations were quite clear. Not another word was said as we tumbled off to bed, with my eager heart just bursting into flame. I had barely shut the door, dropped me coat upon the floor, when suddenly I heard my wife exclaim, I say, you've got a little dickie, a darling little dickie. Why, there's no one with the dickie quite like you. You really must be proud to stand out in a crowd. I wish I had a dickie too. I said I'll let you use it if you're sure you won't abuse it, for I fear it's in a state of slow decline. She said I'd really love to, but it seems a trifle small. I said it only looks that way because I'm rather tall. Besides, you should be happy that you're getting it at all, for it's such a lovely dickie, a smashing little dickie, a darling little dickie, and it's mine, all mine, a lovely little dickie, and it's mine.
Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down my chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to teal blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa honey, one little thing I really do need, the deed to a platinum mine. Santa honey, hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa cutie, just fill my stocking with a duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany. I really do believe in you. Let's see if believe in me. Santa baby, forgot to mention one little thing. The ring. Oh, I don't mean on the phone. Santa baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down my chimney tonight. Hurry. Tonight. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Hello, Mrs. Binton. I'm so glad you could get along to see a rehearsal of our nativity play. Can you squeeze in there? I'm afraid our chairs are a wee bitty wee, as they say, north of the border. Now then, children, we're going to start our rehearsal. Where are my Mary and Joseph? That's right, Charlene. Take Dennis by the hand and come and sit nice and quietly on this bench here in the middle. Don't drag him. He'll come if you leave him alone. Don't hit each other. Mary and Joseph were friends. Now, who are my wise men? You're a wise man, aren't you, Geoffrey? Oh, aren't you? What are you then? Oh, you're a cattle, and you're going to low. Splendid. Go over to Miss Bolting, would you please? Miss Bolting, you are organizing the animals and the angels, right? He's one of yours. Now, my wise men here, please. Billy, Peter, and George. Wise men never do that. Now, my kings, please. Of course, Mrs. Binton, we all know that by tradition the wise men and the kings are one and the same, but we did want everyone in our nursery school nativity play to have a chance, so we have taken a few liberties, and I don't think anyone will mind. Now, kings, Neville, Sidney, Cliff, and Nicholas Ananiades. 4 kings, I'm afraid. We happen to have 4 lovely crowns, so it seemed a pity not to use them all. Sidney, put your crown on straight, please, not over one eye. What have you got under your jersey? That's not the place for a hamster, is it? Put him straight back in his little pen, please. Sidney, which one have you got? Paddington or Harold Wilson? Well, who's got Paddington? Neville, put him back at once. Poor Paddington and Harold Wilson. It isn't very Christmassy for them under your jersey. Sidney, I think it serves you right if Harold Wilson bit you, and don't bite him back. Because he's smaller than you are. Are you bleeding? Then don't make such a fuss. Cliff, put your crown on, please. It's too big. Let's see. Oh, yes, it is. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Nice to see you again. Change with Nicholas. Nicholas, you can manage a big crown, can't you? You've got just the ears for it. I think if you pull your ears down a bit, that will hold it up. And lean back a bit. That's it. Stay like that. Don't move. Wise men and kings, don't muddle yourselves together. Now then, shepherds. Jimmy, you are my first shepherd, not a racing car. Yes, Caroline, you're a shepherd. No, dear, you can't wear your little Bo Peep costume because there aren't any little girl shepherdesses in our play. They're all boy shepherds, and you are a girl being a boy shepherd. Yes, it is rotten, but we just have to settle for it. But I think if you're very good, you can wear a lovely gray beard. Wouldn't that be fun? George, what do wise men never do? Yes. Jimmy, do you remember what you see up in the sky? Something lovely, isn't it? No, not a baby. Try again. It's a lovely silver star, and you're going to put your hand up and point to it. And what are you going to say when you do that? No, Sidney, he isn't going to say, please, may I go to the bathroom? Oh, children, that isn't funny. It's a perfectly natural function, so we might as well get used to it. Come on, Jimmy, you are going to say, behold, aren't you? Yes, you are, dear. You said it yesterday. You'd rather say it tomorrow? Perhaps you're right. We have broken the back of our play, so you may as well all get ready to go home. Hand in your crowns gently, please. No, Sydney, you can't wear your crown home on the bus. Oh, I hope it will be all right on the night. But you know, Mrs. Benton, I think perhaps next year we might make do with a Christmas carol.
Ding dong, ding dong, in heaven the bells are ringing. Ding dong, is written with angels singing. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. Ding dong, let steeple bells be swunging. Ding dong, by priest and people sunging. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. Bring you dutifully pride, your mountain chimey ringers. Ding you dutifully pride, your eve time song ye singers. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis.
In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long ago, angels and archangels may have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim thronged the air. But only his mother, in her maiden bliss, worshipped the beloved with a kiss. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what can I give him? Give my heart. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols be sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody with their eyes all aglow, will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know their Santa's on his way. He's loading lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering the simple phrase: two kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And so I'm offering this simple phrase: two kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
As you all know, we Brits love our poetry and recitations. We claim as our own such masters of the pen as Byron, Blake, Kipling, Coward, Dickens, and of course Shakespeare, to name but a few. A favourite social event that the British Players host is our biannual Poems and Pints, where we gather to keep this time-honoured tradition alive. And here are some recent samples recited by members here and across the pond.
It's a Very English Thing by Les Barker. It was a sunny summer's Sunday on a cliff top by the sea. I'd made myself a picnic lunch, some sandwiches and tea. I'd been there half an hour when I heard a sort of moan. Gradually it came to me that I was not alone. He was hanging by his fingers from the edge of the abyss. He'd been there quite some time. Now, let me tell you this. When it comes to cliff-top picnics, I find it pays to be particular. Always choose the horizontal part, never the perpendicular. I could see he'd lost his tablecloth, his condiments as well. His teapot too was missing. He was upset. I could tell. There was no long preamble, no extended peroration. He limited himself to help by way of conversation. It's a very English thing, but as he hung above the sea by his fingertips, I asked him, "Would you like a cup of tea?" I poured the man a cup, and well, he was quite elated. He took it from me right away. Perhaps he should have waited. He clung on by his left hand, in his right, the cup of tea. His options were quite limited. His fate was up to me. In view of his position, my next move was not a smart one. I called down, "Do you take milk?" and I handed him the carton. I feared that he had gone to his death so far beneath. But as he passed an overhanging branch, he clung on by his teeth. In his left hand, still the milk. In his right hand, still the cup. I leaned over the cliff top. I looked down, and he looked up. When they asked me, was it my fault? Well, I must confess a great unease. I called down, do you take sugar? He looked up and said, yes, please. Happy holidays, everyone. Bye-bye.
Coronavirus, this is new. Social distance is what we do. Turn the tap, the water beckons to wash your hands for 20 seconds. Remember not to touch your face, out with germs and leave no trace. You must also not shake hands with people here and other lands. Stay at home and watch TV and wait for that $1,200 fee. All trade deals are in the air. Look for 401k if you dare. The surplus package is now $2 trillion. Hope pandemic will not reach 1 million. Unemployment figures, they are high. How many will eventually die? Schools are closed, the students happy. This online course, it sure is crappy. Metro buses use back door, but pay no fare, that helps the poor. Your cruise is cancelled and your flight. Theatres and movies are out of sight. The food is scarce, the shelves are bare. Toilet paper, that is rare. 2 Dems, they are still in the race. Primaries postponed is the case. The census still we have to do. Living where and with who? Use your FaceTime, have some fun. Call your friends, go for a run. Enjoy this spring and help a friend. This really will come to an end.
Everyone, and happy holidays. We're the 2 Nicks. I'm Nick 1.
And I'm Nick 2. Nick 1, what are we going to share with our friends this evening?
We're going to talk about pulling crackers.
Pulling crackers? You mean there's crackers out there that we can pull?
Not those kind of crackers, you know, crackers.
Oh, crackers. But they don't pull. They snap. Oh.
Not those crackers, you know, crackers.
Oh, these crackers. But you don't pull these crackers? These crackers are for squeezing nuts really, really tightly.
Not those crackers. Christmas crackers.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
Right, you ready? Stand back. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh! What have we got?
What came out of that cracker?
Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Oh, here's a hat. We got a...
Oh, I want the hat. I want the hat
got
for
some
crown.
kind of keychain here. That's quite nice. That'll go nicely on my... Oh, what do you like? There you go.
Now I'm...
And we get a joke. Ready? What do you call a broke Santa?
I don't know. What do you call a broke Santa?
It's a Saint Nicholas. Get it?
Oh, Christmas crackers are so much fun.
They are. Why don't you tell our guests what we do with Christmas crackers in England on Christmas?
Yes, it's absolutely a tradition. We put them around a table and we sit down and we pull the Christmas crackers
There's arguments, remember, over who wins, but if everyone's got a cracker, everyone's good. So we put on our hats, we play with the toys, and then we tell their silly jokes. And you know what? The silly jokes. And you know what? It's a moment of bringing the whole family together. Do you remember that?
I remember
Everyone
that.
coming together. So that's great.
Thank
That's
you,
what we
Liz.
do.
Thank you so much. Well, that's good night from us and happy holidays from me.
And a happy holidays from her.
So lucky at the players that the amazing and talented pianist Sue Mason McElroy has provided all our artists with their music for your holiday spectacular. But we decided she deserved a moment in the spotlight too. Here performing for us from her Silver Spring studio and recorded by Neil Hotsticks is of course Sue Mason Karaoke McElroy.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Lewis, President of the British Players. The Players have been dedicated to bringing high-quality, traditional British theatre to the Washington area since 1964. All of us hope you have enjoyed this show as much as we have enjoyed it, putting it together for you. In fact, for all of us who would in any other year be building sets, sewing costumes, doing mic checks, learning songs and choreography, and warming up our voices, it's been a welcome and, unfortunately, only form of COVID relief. And speaking of COVID relief, I want to remind you all that, like every other community theatre organisation in America, the British Players rely on the income from our shows to keep us going. In order to continue to bring you the kind of shows, pantos, plays, musicals and music halls that have become part of your normal theatre routine with us, we need your support. Due to tax provisions in the COVID relief laws passed earlier this year, there are tax advantages for you in helping us to defray our costs. The CARES legislation allows for a $300 above-the-line income deduction for cash donations made to charities. This means that if you contribute up to $300 in cash to the British Players, even if you are taking the standard deduction, you will get a tax break for whatever sum you donated in addition to your standard deduction. If you've enjoyed this show and want to help us carry on into the next, hopefully post-pandemic season, please consider making a donation. If you go to our website, www.britishplayers.org, you will see a donations tab on the menu at the top of the page. We will truly welcome any size contribution that you can give. Thank you again for tuning in, and to you and your families, our best wishes for a safe, healthy, and joyous holiday season. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for this unprecedented production. We hope it has brought you joy and entertainment to your family. We invite you now to join with all of us in singing some traditional English carols to close out our evening. May I say good night, God bless, and Merry, Merry Christmas.